At the beginning of the movie, we see an alien standing on Earth who descends from his spaceship and comes to a waterfall, where he drinks a strange liquid, and soon after that his full body starts melting, and in the end he dissolves in water. Now we see small particles of the body of that alien, which are like the DNA of today's human. This means that this scene is telling about the birth of humans. Now the story goes back several thousand years, where we are shown modern human civilization. And in the meantime, we see a scientific company whose scientists have been searching for the secret of a painting for many years. In that painting, a man is shown pointing towards some stars. The secret of this painting is that this painting is found in different places in the world. The surprising thing here is that this painting is very much old, and at that time it was not possible for people to communicate with each other. So how can the same painting be done in different places of the world? And while doing research on this, all the scientists think that the people made in this painting the stars they are pointing towards are their planets, and perhaps they have created humans. So now they all decide that we will go to that planet and do research there, whether someone has really made humans. It is the time of 2089, and humans have evolved a lot in technology. Now this company makes a group of its 17 people, and all of them leave for that planet with the Prometheus spaceship. All the members sleep in the sleeping chamber for 28 months so that their age does not increase in this long journey. Now here there is a robot named David, who is currently controlling the spaceship in this journey. Now Prometheus is very close to his destination, so David wakes them all from the sleeping chamber. After waking up, they all see that the alien planet is completely deserted, but only then they see a straight path made between two hills. So a scientist says that nature never makes straight paths. It means they are here something can definitely be found. He takes off his spaceship there. Then he sees a big stretcher in front of him, seeing that it is clear that it is not a thing made of natural phenomenon. So now they decide that we will go there with our team and do research. But the pilot says that it is going to be night, so it will be better if we start the mission the next morning. But some scientists are very curious, so they leave from there with preparation at the same time. The atmosphere of that planet is similar to that of Earth, but the amount of CO2 is slightly higher there, so they have to wear a spacesuit to stay alive. Now those people go to that cave and first leave their scanners so that they can know the map of that entire structure. And all this was controlled by some members of their team sitting in the spaceship. Now going forward, they see water dripping from the walls of the cave, and seeing this, a scientist named Charlie takes off his helmet, although everyone else refuses him, but he was breathing easily in that environment, so now everyone takes off their helmets. Going ahead, they find some signs on the wall, and there is some sticky substance on the same wall. David makes some lines on that wall, due to which an X-ray video footage starts appearing there, seeing which everyone gets scared. In those footage, some people are running away fearing something, when one of them falls down there, and at the same time his head is cut off due to the door being closed. Now all the members go to the place according to the video footage, where they actually find a dead man. This video is a modern CCTV footage from here, which is showing the incident that happened thousands of years ago. Now there is still an invisible door, due to which all of them were not able to reach the skull of that man. But David again opens that door with the help of his technique. Now they all go inside, where they find a lot of idols, and suddenly one of them starts melting. So Michelle says we should go back from here. At the same time, David sees a lot of cans there. And from one of those cans, some dark matter was coming out. David says that a new living species is being created here, like the human species was created thousands of years ago. Now all of them get a warning from the spaceship that a storm is coming here, so they all have to reach back to the spaceship within 15 minutes. Everyone starts leaving from there. At that time, David takes a kin from there with him, and no one knows about this. Now the storm had come over there, due to which they find it difficult to reach the spaceship, but somehow they reach the ship. But then they notice that their two companions are not together, as they are in that cave with another person. We had gone to the place, due to which they have lost their way there. So the pilot of the ship decides that we will stay here overnight, and in the morning, when the storm is over, we will take them out from here, and via wireless, both of them are asked to stay in the cave overnight. Now, let's look at David when he opens the can he found in the cave. He finds 3 tubes that contain DNA. So David fraudulently mixes it into Charlie's drink to test the DNA so that he can find out what DNA is. What is the effect on humans? On the other hand, Michelle and Dr. Sean start experiments on the alien skull they found inside the cave. They somehow try to put life in it, and also succeed in this, but suddenly the skull explodes. Then they check his DNA, and are surprised because the DNA of that skull was matching with the human DNA. That's why Dr. Sean says that it is the same people who made us. Now at night Charlie and Michelle get intimate with each other. On the other hand, we see the two members who were trapped in that cave. There they encounter a snake, which is not an ordinary snake, but a big snake made of the same alien DNA and snake are both of them kills. The next morning, some team members go to the cave where they are surprised to see both of them dead. Now they come to know that the scanner they left in the cave is stuck at some place, and on going there they find a door, like every time David opens that door. And when he goes inside and looks alone, there is a room of very modern technology. Now David presses some buttons, due to which again a 3D video plays there in which an alien comes and sits on a chair, and at the same time, a 3D map of the whole universe is made there. David sees that the alien selects the Earth from the whole universe. And after this the video stops here. Then David finds the sleeping chamber, there in which an alien was still sleeping. On the other hand, Charlie's health starts deteriorating very much because David gave him that DNA and because of that his body has been infected. Michelle orders everyone to return to the ship and also sends a message to the ship asking her to open the back door as they have an emergency. Then the ship's door is opened, but Dr. Sean refuses to bring Charlie to the ship because of what she is infected with. She still has no idea about this thing. So it may be that Charlie will be sent to the ship. Bringing in is a huge risk. Dr. Sean wants to kill Charlie, but everyone else forbids him to do so. Then Charlie himself asks Doctor to kill himself by asking everyone to back down, because he himself does not want to be a threat to anyone. So Dr. Sean now sets Charlie on fire. Michelle faints after seeing her boyfriend burn like this. When she regains consciousness, she finds herself near David, who was doing her medical examination. He tells Michelle that she is pregnant for 3 months. Michelle is shocked to hear that she was in the sleeping chamber continuously for the last 28 months. Then, how can she be 3 months pregnant? David tells him that this child is no ordinary child, but his DNA is the same as that of humans. Actually, a day earlier, Charlie and Michelle had sex, and David had already given Charlie that alien DNA, due to which Michelle becomes pregnant with that alien DNA. Now, both of them are talking when Michelle starts feeling a lot of pain, so David makes her unconscious by injecting her. Upon regaining consciousness, Michelle sees that all the team members are putting her together in the sleeping chamber, so she pushes them all to another room, where there is an automatic surgery machine. Michelle lies in it and commands that her stomach operation if done. Then we see that an octopus-like creature emerges from his stomach, which is very dangerous. Michelle leaves from there and goes to the rest of the team members, where she sees an old man. That old man is the father of Dr. Sean, who was in a sleeping chamber for many years. And all the projects here are made by him, because that man wants to be immortal. That's why Charlie and Dr. Sean told him that when we find the aliens who made us, then we will be able to make you young again and immortalize you. Then Michelle says that nothing like this can happen because all those aliens have been killed. Then David tells that one of them is still alive and he is sleeping in the sleeping chamber built in the cave. That's why everyone prepares to go there. At the same time, Zanuck comes to Michelle and tells him that it is not the people who created us. But here, they were working to create a new species, and this alien species was very powerful and dangerous, which made them logo removed. And the can we found in the cave is the DNA of the same alien species. So we should stop this research here and go back. But Michelle says that one of them is still alive and our team is going to wake him up. Now with the help of the scanner, they get the complete map of the cave. Then they come to know that it is not a cave but a complete spaceship. On the other hand, his team goes to the cave where David tells that these people were going to go to Earth with this spaceship, but due to some problem, they failed to get out of here. Now, others ask why was he going to Earth? Then David tells that they wanted to eliminate the human species before creating a new species. Now, they all wake up the alien sleeping in that sleeping chamber and ask David to talk to him because he is a robot so he can understand any language easily. But that alien first breaks David's neck as soon as he wakes up and kills everyone else, but Michelle runs away. Now that alien starts his spaceship and starts taking it off. Michelle somehow manages to escape and orders her ship to stop the alien ship from taking off. But the pilot of the ship says that we have nothing to do with that ship, but we should get out of here. Then Miss Hale says that this ship is going to destroy our Earth, so we have to stop it in any condition. Will happen. Then the pilot of the ship takes off and destroys his ship by colliding with that alien ship. In this accident, all the people are killed, only Michelle survives. Now Michelle goes inside her wrecked ship so that she can bring some essentials to survive. At that time, she hears a strange sound from the ship. When she follows him and goes there, she sees that there is a big creature in the surgery chamber who Mitchell gave birth to. Then David lying there says that you go away from here. Those aliens will kill you very soon. At the same time, there comes the alien who attacks Mitchell. Then Mitchell unlocks the chamber from which the creature kills the alien and Michelle runs away after getting the chance. Now she was completely defeated because she could not see any way out of this planet. Then on wireless he gets a message from David asking him for help. Then Michelle says, "What will I get if you help me?" David says that there are many spaceships on this planet, and I know how to control them, with the help of which I can take you to Earth. But Michelle says that I don't want to go back to Earth, but want to go to the place from where these aliens have come. Then David says that I can take you there. But why do you want to go there? Then she says that I want to know why those who created us want to kill us. Now Michelle puts David's head and his body in a bag, and they both take a spaceship to the alien planet. In the end, we see a very dangerous creature who comes out of that dead alien's body. With this, the movie ends here. So friends, if you like this video, then like it and subscribe the channel. I will meet you with a new story till some new day.